Welcome back to Hey Kentucky, here with Attorney General Andy Beshear. We figure if you're going to have him here, we might as well actually talk about some of the issues. And I think the thing that everybody thinks of when they hear you, when they see you, are the difficulties you've had with Governor Matt Bevin. You guys have both had lots of disagreements. I just want to start with sort of a personal question. What do you think is the basis of the difficult sort of interactions you've had with the governor?
Well, I think that the interactions that we've had have been difficult because the governor doesn't like to be challenged, and part of my job is enforcing the rules. The Supreme Court agreed that the governor illegally cut funding to higher education, including the University of Kentucky. It's not personal, but it's my job to step in and do something about that. When Governor Bevin dissolved the board at U of L, causing them to be put on probation, their accreditation to be put on probation, that violated the law, and I had a duty to step in. I hope the governor understands that's not personal. That's what I'm elected to do.
Now, the governor may or may not agree with the decisions, but I just wonder about your just general interactions. I mean, like,
Right.
Do you all talk, or are all the statements in press conferences? What is it?
Sadly, we don't communicate much. Every time I see him, I walk up and say hi. My mom taught me those types of manners, but every time we have reached out and tried to get together, my chief deputy, J. Michael Brown, went over the other day and sought a meeting. We get some nasty letter in response or some line at a press conference, but I'm going to keep trying. I mean, the people elected us to work together where we can, and why can't we disagree on certain actions, but then work together, say, to address human trafficking or to lessen child abuse? Those are the things I do every day, and I could really use his help.
Now, do you think on his side, I wonder, do you think it is personal? I mean, because it's not just about you. I mean, he removed your mother's name from the building. He's had a lot of criticism for your father. Have you gotten the sense that you think it's that, or you just think he would do it to anyone?
Well, to me, it's professional, and I try to stay professional in the comments, but at the same time, I have to do my job. To him, it seems personal. You hear some name calling and some things that I don't think set the type of example from a governor that I would want my kids. I have a 7-year-old and a 6-year-old to see. In Kentucky, the governor's a celebrity. People bring out their whole families to see him. And I just like to see that real positive example where we're not engaged in name calling or anger or rhetoric that really could bring some families together.
One of the issues he brought up was some problems that you had in your office of an individual there that had some various ethics issues.
Before us.
Before us.
Yeah.
And he said you needed to clean up your house. Is that something you thought was fair?
No, I don't. I mean, in the end, we haven't had any more issues in our side than the governor has in the governor's office. But I don't believe the right thing to do is to publicize those, is to go after people that are working for us to get at the other person. The folks that come to work in the AG's office work hard, and it's not like they're paid a lot of money. I have lawyers writing Supreme Court briefs who are making $40,000 a year, less than half of what they'd make in the private sector. Those people deserve our support no matter what we think of their boss.
Do you understand the criticism that I hear a lot, which is, look, I don't care whose fault it is. One of you stop it.
Yes.
One of you stop. Is there a part of you that would say, you know what, I'm just not going to do this anymore? Or do you feel like you got to respond?
Well, I mean, when somebody punches you in the face, you punch back. But I'm not in it for that. I'm in this to address child abuse, better protect seniors, seek justice for victims of sexual assault, and find workable solutions to our drug epidemic. But I have to enforce that Constitution. When a governor violates the law, I have to stand up to him.
I've got to ask you, because everybody wonders, is this a setup for, are you going to run for governor against him the next time?
I love my job. I love being Attorney General. It's been the honor of my lifetime, and I'm working hard at it each and every day. We live in a volatile world where we don't know what's coming tomorrow, and I'm still wondering, is it going to be Jones Edlin or Edlin Jones?
First of all, I'm not doing it, but you didn't answer that.
That's right, because I'm enjoying doing my job right now, and
Okay.
I've been in it a year.
So you haven't thought about it?
No.
Okay.
No, I focus on each day and the people that we can help in this job.
All right, now, still ahead. Andy and I are going to take a look at some bills that are up right now in Frankfurt, and he's going to tell us whether he's for them or against them, most of them having to do with criminal justice, next here on Hey Kentucky.